Welcome to P3 Radio.
The monkey only dances as good as the guy grinding the organ handle.
Brother.
I fly, bro. That is never stopping.
Truck goes to Dwayne.
Cool story, bro.
Footy pajamas.
Hey, genius, it's 2 p.m. Central.
PG3 Radio.
Here's your host, Josh Riley,
Get him off pig, Freddy.
Get him on big, Richard Mullican.
And as I put you down, my pants ripped.
It's showtime! It's showtime! It's showtime!
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of P3 Radio, episode 191.5. It's our bonus show. We don't ever do bonus shows, and we'll get to why we're doing this bonus show in a minute. I'm Richard Mullican, joined by my co-host, the band that took home all the gold at the Mr. Dixie Youth in 1983, and best friend Josh Brawley. Say hey, Josh.
What is up, everybody? And Richard Lee.
Yes,
What
sir.
is up on this 191.5? How's it going, man?
We are episode 191.5. It's a bonus show because we had a little studio time and we were like, we might as well put it to good
Might
use.
as well record it, right?
So we just did a show with, and this might not be but 30 minutes long. We don't know how long this will go, but we just did a show with BT over at STS Pod.
Now, it was BT and Lance, to be
BT and
honest.
Lance, yes. We just did a show with them, and you looked at me and you were like, I've got nowhere to go. You did the whole officer and a gentleman thing. Why are you still here? Because I got nowhere else to go. No, you looked at me and you were like, you want to do a show? I was like, well, we can. I was like,
Might as well record this shit.
I was like, I don't think, you were like, I don't have to be at home till 8 o'clock. We've got a little time here. And I was like, I ain't got to work tomorrow. And you're like, I don't have to work tomorrow either. And I was like, I could call Josh, but I don't think he's going to make it in the hour that we have. I was like, we're going to do a show anyways, but we'll just release this as a bonus show. So
we love you, Gobi.
Yeah.
You're here in spirit, brother.
So I felt bad. I was like, I feel like we're cheating on Josh, or Gobi. I feel like we're cheating on him. We're fucking this show without you.
No, man. He'll understand completely.
Yeah, great guy. We've got a Good Friday tomorrow, so we were like,
It's going to be a good Friday. We're not going to work.
yeah,
That's
me
awesome.
and you are both off. If
Yeah.
I would have thought of that, I probably would have just sent y'all a message that, hey, y'all want to do a show Thursday night?
No, you were like, oh, it's my fucking 20th anniversary.
My
I can't do anything.
My 16th anniversary. We were supposed to
And
go.
I was just like, get over yourself. You've had enough of them.
Although you took off for your wedding anniversary this
No,
past year. Yes, you
I
did.
did not.
Yes, you did.
No, I did
yes,
not.
you
I probably called
did.
in.
No, we did a pre-show, and like you went out of town. Y'all went to like a antique.
Illinois?
Yes.
We went to see Tiana and went to the fucking
But
antique shops.
You were gone, and I didn't disparage you for that. I was like, yeah, go ahead. You go do your thing.
No,
Go do your thing. Go try to.
we had fun.
Yeah. And that's what it's all about. So looks like we might be going to the Peabody. I don't know. Looking at the ducks. They can put little masks on the ducks.
Put some mask on the dogs.
But no, we were going to go out of town last year for our 15-year anniversary. You know, you got to do things in like increments of like 10s or 5s.
Right.
When you get to this point, it's like 16-year anniversary. 16 years is good for a birthday, not really an anniversary.
What's the matter, baby? Let's go to the dollar store.
Go stop by Burger King. We come home. We'll shit. We go to bed.
Look here, I got a coupon for two number 5s. Look at that shit.
What is a number 5, I wonder?
Probably
Fish sandwich food.
a double Whopper.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It is funny how they do their Whoppers. It's like single Whopper, double Whopper, triple Whopper. Have you ever been to
You can get
Whataburger?
a Bacon King.
Yeah. You ever been to a Whataburger?
I have not. That's on the bucket list.
Ooh.
Where did you get a Whataburger?
Florida. We went to Alabama this past, like spring break. We went to Whataburger twice. Had me a triple. That diet went to shit.
God damn, Richard. You should have fucking Grubhubbed me that shit because
Next time we go, I will, when we're leaving town, and we always hit Whataburger before we're leaving town, I will wrap one up. Now, it won't be as good. We're going to get one in Nashville, by the way.
Yeah, I've heard that.
But it won't be as good because it won't be hot and fresh, because when you go to those drive-thrus, you set for a while because they
Right.
make everything
Yeah,
to
yeah.
order. I mean, but I will get you a Whataburger next time.
Sweet. Well, that's the same token. Whenever I go to Taco John's, I will get you some goddamn taters and some fucking cheese, and I'll bring it back.
Those are going to be horrible meals by the time we get them back here.
Dude, my wife ate on that shit for 2 days. She bought her like maybe 6 orders of those
Yeah.
fucking potato rings and the nacho cheese, and she ate on it for 2 days.
So what we need to do is we need to plan a summer trip where we just get a big enough house. Like when we usually go to Florida, we and it's not. I know the joke is Richard's rich, whatever.
Yeah, you know, like those 5 times a year that I go to Florida
I do not. We went one time last year.
because of COVID.
Yeah, but when
How many times before
we
in
usually-
2019? Well, it was like 6.
We only went once, but we had a in 2019 we had a little, instead of like a condo, it was like a little house that it wasn't on the beach. It had a golf cart with it.
It was a block away. It was
It was.
the worst shit ever.
No, we loved it because we had a golf cart, and they have this little scenic highway that goes by the beach, and they had a little tunnel for the golf cart. You could drive the golf
I
cart
have
right
no
under the
doubt
tunnel.
in my mind you had your own private tunnel.
It wasn't a private tunnel. Monsieur, here's your private tunnel.
I
after we're
paid
done
$500 a night for this shit.
But what we need to do is there's been times where we have rented like these little condo places, and there's been an extra room, and we've taken like one of like her family members. What we can do is we could find a big enough condo to where, you know, y'all could chip in a little bit, we chip in a little bit, and then we just all go. We all
That'd
go
be
to the
cool,
beach.
man. That'd be awesome.
And then and it used to be like 4 or 5 years ago, it used to be like it was a drag to go with people to the beach
Yeah.
because it was like we have one car because we all drove it down here together. That was a good idea, save gas. But now we all have one car, and well, I want to go eat seafood. Well, fuck you, I want to go to the beach. It's like, well, now if we get a place with a go kart, and now there's Uber, you know, there's all these options. Like you don't want
Right.
to leave the house, you don't have to leave the house. And then if you're going with people and you got kids, you can go, well, I'll hang out with the kids tonight. You hang out with the kids tomorrow.
Well, 2 of my 3 wouldn't even want to go, so yeah.
Right. So, I mean, you've got options there. So that's what we need to do. We just need to plan a beach trip and just rent a condo.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. And then you could go
We
to
call it
some
the
of these places.
P3 Radio Hoedown.
And then, you know, if you wanted to go do something, you could go do something at night and go to Whataburger.
Yeah.
And we could hit up the beach. There's all kinds of stuff to do. Like I said, it's just fun. I think you guys would love a cruise. Like,
Probably so, but I mean, I don't know, man.
dude,
That's
you
a lot of money.
you can't beat a cruise for the money. Like if you go out of town and you pay for all your meals, because so the first thing we do when we go to Florida, you know, like I said, this is going against the stereotype that Richard's rich. We hit a grocery store and we eat a lot of meals at the at the condo. Like we buy spaghetti stuff. We go to a grocery store, spend $100, and then we're good for the week, or $200 good for the week, and then as opposed to paying $100 every meal when you're down there.
Yeah. I could buy a race class set of heads for my fucking Ford, you know, my engine, like for the money that I pay for a cruise. Like I'm like,
But
man,
here's the thing, dude. You go and you book your cruise in advance, and then you make little payments on it. You pay it off, like a little here, a little there,
Yeah.
until you have to make your last payment.
Right.
And then once you're like, we're going on a cruise on fall break,
I don't doubt it.
but like it's gotten so cheap now because nobody's
You know,
been
like
able-
everybody's afraid of COVID. It's the weirdest shit ever.
But we're going on a cruise, and they're just opening up ports in like June or July, and we're going in like October. But like it was cheap. Like we actually got like a lot for our money and, you know, everything else. But yeah, I mean, you would love it.
I don't doubt it, but I mean, I'm just afraid, you know, to go on a cruise like for the next maybe like 2 years, just because of COVID.
Well, go ahead and get your vaccine.
Nah, I don't want to grow a horn, man. I'm good.
But no, I think, oh shit, I think you'd like it. I think you'd like it if you go. But
Are we going?
yeah, we should. And hey, I have brought in a little reinforcement here, joining us right now for the first time on P3 Radio.
Bullshit.
Well,
I call bullshit.
for the first time, well, this isn't an actual episode
She's
either.
been on before the mics.
She was on before the mics, and now she's on.
has.
She's just bonus show. She's bonus show Julie. Because this is a bonus show. This is 91.5. 191.
You're
191.5.
You're downgrading it.
Yeah. But joining us is my wife. And we were talking, Julie, about
Yes.
how, yes, listen to her sound timid. Yeah. She's like, what will I talk about if I come up there? I don't have anything to talk about. I was like,
God.
I will guide you through it like I did the first
Right.
handy you gave me.
Yeah.
That's
Which is
literally
you
what I said.
texted me to come up here.
You know, you're rubbing the head too much with your thumb. Damn, it's going to make a catalyst.
Well, 20
I
years
ain't gonna
later,
do it
your ass
nowhere.
hadn't gone anywhere, so
No.
I can't say much.
That's what I'm saying. I mean,
Catalyst left side of my penis head. We've gone to the gutter already.
20 years.
Yeah.
My God.
Well, we've been
Right?
together 20 years. We've been married for 16. Like,
Same
she's
thing,
trying to
right?
count the 4
Same,
years.
same.
Like, here's the
It
thing.
is the same.
I
Same
was in
thing.
high school, and her family's like, when you going to tie the knot? I was like, shit, can I get out of senior year first? And then for
It
like
don't matter, we're in the
4
South.
years, for 4 years, they're like, you going to make an honest man out of this woman? I'm like, eventually, can I get to my 20s? I got to 21.
Right.
Got to 21. But no, so me and Josh were talking.
Okay.
Like I told him, I was like, we always go to these like places that have extra bedrooms and stuff. He's never been to Whataburger. He said that was on his bucket
Oh
list.
my gosh.
It is.
Yeah.
And I was like, we can bring you back a Whataburger next time we go. Or even better, how about next year, maybe COVID will be done.
Yeah.
We just book a summer trip, and then everybody does what they want to do. We can hang out if we want to, or we can Uber somewhere. Somebody can get the car. We can both drive our cars, and we usually have an extra bedroom.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, y'all can chip in a little bit. We can chip in a little bit, get this paid off. We can go on a P3 radio excursion, basically.
Ooh.
We get Captain Mark up in that
sponsored.
motherfucker.
Get sponsored. Oh my god. We'd have to do shows the whole time while they're pissed
P3
off.
Radio and Dustin.
Gotta get Manscaped on. What's up, Manscaped?
Yeah, BT's gonna send us some more Manscaped gear.
Oh my God.
The joke was earlier on BT's show when we were talking is like, I love the ball deodorant, but then when you rub your hands together and apply it, then your hands smell like balls all day because your hands smell like the deodorant.
Right.
So it's like you're sitting there and you take a drink of your drink and you're like, that's just deodorant
That's
balls
balls.
in my face.
So what good is the deodorant if it smells like balls?
It doesn't smell like balls. It doesn't smell like balls.
You said it smells like balls.
Oh my God.
It smells like an old barber shop, you know, like
So
something
your
they would
Mr.
put
hands
Roy's.
should
Yeah.
smell like a barber shop, not
Yeah.
like balls.
Like my dick just got a fade
you need
cut.
to clean your balls more. They smell like balls all day.
No, it's. We've got it downstairs. I'll let you smell it later.
I'm good, thanks.
I'll let you smell it right from the tap if you know what I mean. You got to do things like this, Josh. When you've been married this long,
Right.
you got to spice it up, like teabagger in her sleep.
Oh yeah, that's really spicing it up. Thanks.
Like, look at there. What's that?
Oh man.
Oh, the same thing I've been avoiding this whole 12 of these 16 years.
I know exactly what that is. Thank you. Get it out of my face.
I know the left
my
one hangs a
God.
little low and everything. But no, it's a minty like.
Scientifically, I'm okay. I talked to Dr. Steve. It's okay.
No, it's like a minty barbershop smell.
Okay.
But you know that's what your balls smell like when you put it on, and you almost have to bleach your hands to get that smell off. But the whole time you're like, it smells good. I love it, but it's the same scent. Like, I would love to use that on my face. And if that was a face cream, I'd be like, hell yeah, this is awesome. But it's like, no, this is what my balls smell like currently, present day.
In the recently.
In the recently. When I called you up here, did you know we were going to talk about this?
No, I figured it'd be something weird like
Yeah.
this, but you know,
Balls
I had
or
no idea what topic
something like that.
would be going on. I'm glad I came in on this one though. This is fantastic.
That's what we do every week.
But you know as well as I
Nothing but
do.
balls.
You
Yeah.
know as well as I do. Women have way worse. Like y'all talk
Way
about
worse
all kinds
balls.
of
Oh
stuff.
my god,
The
yes.
man.
Yeah, you
Oh,
tell me stuff
Guys
like
have no idea what we talk about.
you tell me stuff, and I won't use names here, but you're like so and so told me she hadn't had dick in about a month and she's getting kind of horny. And I'm like,
Oh,
what?
yeah.
Like, what the hell?
Well, damn.
Like, A, I didn't need to know that. Like, but B, you probably shouldn't be telling everybody. And C, well, not everybody. It's not like you've posted like a billboard outside that said so and so hadn't had dick in a month.
But I take that as like my goal. I'm like, I gotta get you dick then. I gotta find someone.
Gotta get you dick. Like it's hard to find. Like it's panning for goal in the San Francisco Bay. Like you can literally throw a rock and find dick. Like somebody hit me with a rock. Do you need my dick?
I'm gonna find some way to help you out. That's my goal. But that I work with guys, so that's just all. Yeah.
But
that's all
here's
they
the
think
thing.
about.
Like
That's all they think about.
like it is well known. It is well known that there is no like hunting for dick. Like that's the quickest hunt ever. That's like let me try to find a stray dog in Bemis.
Oh, hey, there's one.
Yeah, right there's one.
Yeah,
Oh, there's 45 right over there in the corner.
That may be some dick, but some dick you don't want to touch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if
Might
you're
have
getting
a spot on
selective,
You don't want something with STDs.
if you're getting selective,
Well,
that's well,
that
let's
looks like
be
a
honest.
Dusty Rose dick.
It's got the burn spot on it.
I don't think she wants anything that's been within
Got a little
hookers
burn
in
spot,
this
baby. I
town.
had a master of the sheep,
Like,
baby.
yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
No.
But here's the thing, like women aren't as like you're better at this than I
Yeah,
am.
go right ahead.
Women aren't as selective as men. Like you could see a very attractive woman with
Yeah.
a very slobby man because they're more attracted to like how they make them feel. You know, you could find somebody. You don't see the opposite unless that guy's got
What?
money. You know what I mean? Like
You don't think women just size up guys just by their looks and that's it?
they do, but
yeah, they
you're
do.
more often to see a very attractive woman with a not so handsome man
Yeah.
than you are to like a very attractive woman.
That's where
with a
money
not-
comes in.
That's what I'm saying. Like you're not gonna see a man that is like rich, that is not rich, that looks like he's broke and in the
Right.
gutter.
Yeah, you're not
But
gonna
here's
see
my
an ugly, broke
girlfriend
man
Cindy
with a pretty
Crawford.
woman. No.
Come on out here, Cindy. Tell them how we cooked pork and beans over the fire last night
You will
underneath that
see
overpass.
some very, very ugly rich men with very
Yeah.
gorgeous women.
That's what I'm saying. But
'Cause
like,
they all about the money.
but also with that money, most women can see past looks more than guys can.
Yeah.
Let's be honest about it. So, I don't remember where we were going
What's your
with
credit
all this.
score?
Yeah.
Right.
You know?
Oh, he's got a
Are
good
you like a
personality,
780?
though.
You know?
He's got a good personality. I just love him.
But I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like when you're out there hunting, and I'm doing the quotation, when you're
Yeah.
hunting for dick, it's not like you're Elmer Fudd and it's Bugs Bunny and trying to get away from you. You made a suggestive post on social media that not you.
I
I'm just
did?
saying, no,
Like,
I'm
well,
saying
God, what did I do?
if I should have said if there.
Yeah.
Julie was showing her hoo ha on
God.
social media.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically, if you just posted, even a you as married woman, you as I don't know why I said that like a Russian. You as married woman.
You as a married
Post
woman.
sexy on Facebook, yeah.
You post your pussy on sexual
I don't know if
media.
that sounds Russian.
I don't know.
Yeah, what are you, German?
Ja.
That's more German. Yeah? Yeah?
yeah.
Dutch?
But yeah.
It's all
So-
in Europe, right?
Yeah, it's all Europe.
Oh, my.
We're trying to usher my. You didn't lock the door when you came in here, did you?
No, you told me to shut it.
I told you to lock it.
Clean
See,
See,
up.
when you've been married 16 years, they don't listen to you anymore. They just think they listen, but they don't listen. They don't listen. Now she's having a conversation. This is why we can't do this. Go in your room.
Do horse smash.
Do you mind locking that?
I will.
She's probably sitting right outside, but it makes me feel better if the door's locked. You know, that lock prevents
That
sound
makes the
from
sound.
coming through.
That makes the sound go crazy.
But anyways, yeah. I forgot what I was saying. This is how like when you have kids, this is how this works. You have a thought, you have a process, and you're like talking. Like there's been so many conversations I've had with my wife, Josh, where I'm just like, you know what? I think that
Fuck this.
Yeah, and no. That's where my daughter comes in. She's like, she doesn't say fuck this, but she says what you just said in a different way. She's like, hey, look at this nonsensical thing, and then I'm lost. I don't have a clue what I'm
Oh my
talking about
God.
anymore.
Responsibility you stepped in.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, he dead. He's dead now. but no. What was I saying? It's not an Elmer Fudd hunt. What was the last thing you heard before our daughter busted in there? Go ahead, take your time.
I don't know. We were talking a lot about dicks. I don't. Yeah, that's all y'all talked about apparently. Yeah,
pretty much. I mean,
that's all I can remember.
Ray J's the king of them.
She listens
Like-
to. She's listening.
No,
she's
getting
up to.
getting the unnamed person some.
Oh yeah. Well, it's not just that one unnamed. I mean, like, there's a lot of unnamed persons. Like,
How easy it is for girls apparently.
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be honest. Oh, that was what I was saying.
I don't know. I've been with
If
you for
were-
forever.
even as you as a married person, you as a married person, if you were just to put out a social media thing where you just blocked
Looking for dick.
yeah, if you just
Look-
blocked, because certain things you can block out from because you know that because you bought a dog without me knowing it,
And, yeah.
where you blocked me off of it
I
before.
know how to block.
I seen that.
That's great.
by the
so
way.
so you could block me out.
Thank you for not telling him.
I didn't.
Love
You
you,
could
Josh.
block. You broke bro code.
That is not bro code. Get over it.
Hey,
You love the dog.
I do love
Embrace
the dog.
it.
I'm the only one the dog loves, by the way. I'm the one that feeds the dog. Dog's like, I'd be dead without you, motherfucker. Pet me. Now I'm gonna bite you. But no, like you could post something online that just blocked me and all of our families and just said needing some dick, and you would have, as a married woman,
Oh, yeah.
at least 10 people in your inbox going, "What time do you leave?"
Yeah, oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
No doubt.
That's how easy it is.
So,
That's how
like,
easy for
Are
women.
you gonna pay for the arrangements, or am I gonna have to be out of pocket?
We
I
get-
mean, I'll pay.
No, they wouldn't.
But
be
I'm
asking
just saying.
That. No, they'd be like, just
No.
how fast can I get there?
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, so that's
Oh,
how
yeah.
easy it is for women. For men, it's
But
like,
it wouldn't be something that I'd want.
No,
Like,
I'm
we're
not-
talking. The
yeah.
selection would be pretty bad, probably.
I mean, lengthwise, maybe not, but like personality-wise, it'd be all over the fucking place.
he'd just be talking about shoes the whole time. It would be weird. I had a foot fungus while I was. I think it was those boots I was wearing didn't have enough
Right.
insulation. You okay down there?
Oh gosh.
But here's the thing, like women, like you have that option.
Yeah.
But guys, they couldn't post like needing some. What's everybody
We're
doing?
gonna cancel you.
You'd have 15 people going, "You're a married son of a bitch. You need to delete this," and then you might have one weird.
You'd have a couple old ladies be like, "Hey, come service me, big fella."
No, I
Yeah.
think you've over. We
Yeah,
need
you
to
would.
test this theory with somebody.
No, God,
one-
no, we don't.
Not us.
think-
We'll get
You
one of
need
our
to
single
create
friends.
some- yeah.
That,
I literally just bought a ring. Like I financed the ring. Like I've got like fucking $3,500 worth of payments, and then I can maybe test the water.
Yeah.
But no.
Oh God.
But yeah, I mean, you could look at that, and where you would have like options, there might be one person that was like, "I'll shake it," and you're like, "I don't want that." Like, but if
You'd
you
have
were,
50 Cent down the street.
but a single person would be like, okay, why not? It's better than me.
Oh God.
Guys aren't as selective with the hit it and quit it,
Right.
but there wouldn't be as many options, and you'd be surprised at like how but there would be thousands. Like your inbox would blow up if you're a
No.
woman.
Implode.
It wouldn't be thousands, but there'd be a few.
There would be more than a few.
That's how you know.
Then you get those odd like, I know we're kind of related.
I can think of a handful right now that would jump at the chance, and I am not some like prize.
I know I'm technically your uncle, but
I mean, hell, we'll see each other Christmas. What does it matter? One time a year.
you too good to be awkward once a year. Like we can't pretend. You don't even have to be around the Christmas tree.
Damn.
Just don't steal my dirty Santa present.
I go in the kitchen, you go in the living room. What's the problem?
Shit. I ain't gonna shuck itself. But no, I brought you up here because I was like, well, we're doing a bonus show. Josh told me he doesn't have to be anywhere until 8:00, and he was like, I ain't
all
got.
night long.
Oh, he's got 30 minutes now.
Damn.
But we're doing a little bonus show, and I was like, you ought to come up and be on, because there have been times where you've asked me,
Yeah.
where you've said, what can I do for the show? And then I'm like, well, you can come on anytime you want. And you were like,
Fucking
I don't
download every episode. That'd
yeah,
be, that'd be
listen to the show
wonderful.
maybe every
I
once in a while.
I do listen to it. I have it playing all the time at work.
What we talk about 5 weeks ago.
I'm not caught
know
up
if
to
we-
that yet. I'm
we'd be-
way behind.
She's
Way
like, I like that
behind.
interview you did with Summer Sanders.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
that was a few weeks ago.
Yeah, she told me that. I was like, I don't even remember what we talked about.
I'm way behind. I'm sorry.
Damn.
we joke on here. It's like we know the day is coming that we've said something in the past that one of our wives are going, I heard damn show, motherfucker.
Oh, my God.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna cut your throat.
Yeah.
Thank God my wife is on the hemorrhoids episode. You know,
Oh, she's listening to that part. Is
She
Is
did.
she liking it?
she did. Yeah.
About
About 3 weeks or 4 weeks, probably. Before it all implodes.
Literally.
till I hear this. Hey man, I hate to do this, but can I sleep in one of those recliners in the studio?
So there's technically nobody sleeping in that podcast studio.
You won't
right?
even know I'm here. Nobody even sleeps upstairs. Like I told Josh.
I got
The bed's gone out of the room, so I don't know what to do.
Well, you can recline those chairs back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm like, I got one, possibly 2 kids that'll be staying with me on the weekend.
you got 2 chairs. Quit being stuck up.
That's all it is. Oh my God.
She gonna take it out on the kids.
Probably so. They're not even
She
staying.
wouldn't.
You need to go over and live with your weird dick daddy.
Big Dick Daddy, apparently,
Oh.
from where it shows.
No,
yeah.
that's Josh. No, this isn't Josh's mom talking to him.
That's
This is-
everybody.
That's everybody talking. His Big Dick Daddy. That's what he's got.
Yeah, you live with your big dick daddy.
That's
Maybe you can make a lean-to out of the left portion of it to live under that.
Oh man.
No, I got to looking through my notes, and the one thing I told everybody that I lost last week when my phone died was I had this notes section of my phone that had all of my, like, if I thought about it and I thought it was funny, I'd write it down. It was my comedy thoughts.
Yeah.
Even if it wasn't funny at the time, it would be like maybe even a drunken, like, hey, this sounds funny. Let me write this down. And the next day I'd be like, what the hell was I doing there? Like, but there was one thing that I had, there was a bunch of things I had in there and I lost it. So I was looking at my notes earlier and I got to thinking about like the dumbest fight or like the weirdest fight you ever had. And I wrote down, I was like, what was the dumbest fight you ever had? And like, did you do something stupid? And or did you ever do, like, I remember when we were younger and you were dating your first wife. You wasn't married yet.
COVID.
You wasn't
Yeah.
married yet, but you walked in, like you drove up to my house and
Oh man.
but you drove up to my
Wear
house.
that mask.
You're gonna be patient zero. We've been both vested.
Oh my God.
But you walked up to my house. You drove up to my house and you slammed the door and you like, me and the girl, I won't say her name, but me and the girl were fighting. I was like, did you kick her ass? And you're like, you started laughing, and that's how we diffuse things.
Yeah.
But what was probably the dumbest thing you've ever done in a fight, or dumbest thing you've ever said?
Probably so and so is telling the truth. Who you're talking about? Dumbest shit ever.
But you were definitely right. More than likely.
Oh, definitely.
Well, like
With her.
with me and Julie, there was a fight when we had first gotten married, like maybe 1 year, 2 years, where I can't remember what we were fighting over. Probably something stupid. But I remember she left, and like that was
you
the
know that J.R.
you know what I was gonna say here, don't you?
No, I don't. I
So,
don't remember this at all.
She had this truck, and she like we were arguing.
The
and stuff.
Dodge.
Yeah.
Yes.
See,
My
she was,
Ram.
Dodge.
Yeah.
we were arguing and everything, and that Dodge was nice, by the way.
It
Yeah, it
was.
was.
There's a lot of memories.
I
of that
found
Dodge.
it. I gotta tell you about that later.
Ooh. I found it. In
I'm
that
gonna
Dodge
stalk
a
the
few
new owner.
Anyways, so
God.
so she runs out of, like, I can't remember what it was. She dramatically runs out like a what is it, Lifetime TV victim.
pissed me
Runs.
off.
She runs to her Dodge and cranks it up and drives her truck off.
Yep.
And I'm so pissed that she didn't stay and fight, because I'm one of those, let's get it out, let's get it done, let's get it over with.
Right.
I won't be mad about this in 30 minutes. And when you come to me, it's going to be unfair because I'm not going to be mad anymore.
Right.
Let's dish this out now. So she leaves.
You say that.
So she leaves, and the first thing I grabbed was like the first thing closest to me. I just wanted to throw something. So I grabbed the first thing that was close to me, and I threw it. And I immediately regretted it because it was a big thing of Aunt Jemima. It was Aunt Jemima's syrup.
Probably.
It was
You
Aunt
threw
Jemima.
syrup?
It was Aunt Jemima's syrup. I told you about this.
I don't
It hit
remember.
the cabinet. And as soon as it hit the cabinet, it exploded. And I was like, as I threw it, I was like, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh,
Shit!
I gotta clean all this
Hit it.
up. Oh my god, it's so sticky. It's every fucking where.
yes.
Ah,
And that's what immediately I was like, fuck.
I'm a dumbass.
And like you came back like 2 minutes later. Like, you
What's
circled
all
the
this
block.
shit all over the fucking cabinet?
Yeah. That's another thing I don't like. Mama didn't keep it like this. But
God.
can you remember a dumb thing that you said in a fight or an argument? Just there's been like when you're
Richard,
married,
you're the most responsible person I've ever met in my life.
that might be a true statement though. I'm pretty responsible.
Oh dear God.
Really?
Oh please.
I'm not responsible.
Oh,
You all would die
in an argument.
if he was
no.
the responsible party.
Oh man.
How
think
am
so.
I not responsible
No.
in an
In an
argument?
argument, you're not
Nah.
thinking responsible.
No, I'm not saying in an
You're
argument. I'm
completely
saying
irrational.
I'm pretty-
But I'm the same way.
Okay. I was
It's
like,
completely an irrational moment. I can't think of anything.
you can't think
that
of
we-
anything that's happened that you did or said that was just like. There have been times in my like in our arguments that I have said something and I was like, that was stupid. I know that was stupid. I'm trying to win this argument.
Yeah.
There was one time, like I remember getting up off the sofa and you flinched or something. You're like, "You gonna hit me?" I'm like, "What the hell? You think I'm gonna hit you?"
Yeah, that was a big ordeal.
Oh my God, I got so pissed just thinking that
kicked
you
the
thought I
fuck-
was gonna hit you. I'm like, "What the hell do you think I am?"
You're pretty
You
pissed.
would,
You're pretty
you
pissed off at the
would
time.
legitimately beat the fuck out of this man.
See, that's
no,
what
like,
everybody thinks.
No,
That's
no.
what everybody
I think
thinks.
you would. for
I
real.
wish
You forget
no,
that I have
we've-
like 200
actually-
pounds and
no.
like
No.
no.
She'd fucking roll you up in the Oklahoma.
Now, if I had
fucking-
my gun on my hip, that'd be another
Oh,
situation.
well, yeah. Well, if I shot the motherfucker, he wouldn't have a chance.
You're done.
No, you
No,
forget
but in,
that
like,
she
a
is like
real
a foot
situation-
shorter than me and like 200
Yeah.
pounds lighter.
I hate to
I
say
would
it, but he
rock
whooped
her.
my
It's
ass.
not the size of the fight.
You're the only one
no.
taking this side. Even she's
Even I'm
like,
like, no. We've had those little situations where I'm
Yeah.
like,
and I
do or
dominated.
die.
let's do this. Let's fight.
Yep.
And you tried to kick his ass.
I did. And
We're only
he
naked half the
whooped
time.
my ass.
Seriously. Fuck that. Get a stick.
Get a
What
stick.
the hell?
Well,
No,
my Uncle
I mean,
Gerald said,
like-
wait till he's asleep, turn the mattress over and beat him with a water
Exactly.
hose.
Yes.
I know the answer to this riddle. Like, what
That's-
the fuck?
No, we did a straight up like, all right, you try to do whatever you want to do.
No,
And
yeah.
I
We-
just,
a couple times.
Seriously.
yeah. And then
Yeah.
I did whatever I wanted.
And if
Well, I'm telling you right now.
if I had a gun on my hip, which I
Yeah.
normally do,
Yeah.
it'd be a different situation. But
well,
without my belt of tools, yeah,
Pretty much fucked.
I'm fucked. With
Oh,
Literally that
I'm
day.
gonna tell you right now.
Right?
I bring a fucking stick to the fight.
It's better when it's earned, Josh. That's all I'm going to say.
Normally I have one of those on my belt too, but I
stick.
didn't even have a stick.
I had a
in the
stick,
fight.
and I used it.
Now it's getting weird.
This show's been brought to you by Evan Williams.
Oh God.
Drink Evan Williams when you want to forget yesterday. But no, let's talk about our real sponsor, Josh. And that is the fine people over at tinyurl.com/P3RadioTees. tinyurl.com/P3RadioTees are bringing you all of the greatest t-shirts from P3 Radio. Josh, what can they see over there?
Brother man, they're going to see the P3 Radio 80s tee. You got the fucking P3 Radio cover art t-shirt. You got, what else we got? P3 Radio
Freddy's
ECW like t-shirt.
Freddy's Front
got-
Yard Slaughterhouse.
Freddy's Front Yard Slaughterhouse, and so much more. And you're going to get to that. tinyurl.com/P3RadioTees. TEES.com, baby.
tinyurl.com/P3RadioTees. Go check them out. And also, we did a little thing with them. Let's do this. Josh, tell them all about our good friend Lance Levine and his book over there.
Oh, my. Lance Levine has got a book out. All the right notes. And if you ain't got all the right notes, turn the music down, my brother.
There you go. How about that?
All the right notes. Lance Levine. He's going to tell you about how music impacted his life and led him through the hard times, the rough times, and all the times in between. And what you're going to want to do is go to Amazon.com and get with All the Right Notes, Lance Levine.
You get
the
with
author.
it. You have to hook up with the book club to get the book.
Definitely. Lance Levine.
Go to Amazon right now, buy his book. Check out STS Pod, where we were at earlier tonight, and check out their podcast over there. Great guys over there with STS Pod. And go check out Lance Levine's book, All the Right Notes, on Amazon right now.
Nice to see you. It's been a long time, just as lovely
So, this is the song
as you.
I sang to my dog. His name's Doc. When I come in, I'm like, hello, doctors.
How's your new love? Are you happy?
This is Conway Twitty for you guys.
Doing fine, just to know.
So, one night in drunken karaoke, because this is the first song I could find on the comeback.
Wow.
But one night during drunken karaoke over at your aunt and uncle's house, Julie,
Across the street.
me and your
Good
uncle
times.
sang this song without knowing any of the words, even though the words were up on the screen.
He was usually drunk by noon, so I can't say much.
While no one else was in the house.
Yes.
Like, everybody else was gone. We were singing this together.
It looks like Tweety is drunk singing this on the video that
He
I'm
probably
watching
was.
right now. He can't keep his left eye open.
He does look like he's falling asleep, doesn't he? That's Conway Twitty's Hello, Darling. Here we go.
Look up, darling.
Look up, darling.
Let me kiss you.
Yeah.
Just for old time's
Why is he singing this by a fireplace in this video?
Seduction.
I got some aunts that definitely ruins the panties of this video.
May God bless you.
That's all I heard. Like, you should
One that
have
starts
Conway.
with a W, especially.
Yeah, probably. That was if a pontoon boat got the ill-gotten gains could do it. You damn right, Conway Twitty could.
As long as he got a promo photo, I'll marry him for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
my.
We had
Was
the
it?
sign language here.
Dick cut.
I told you one day I'm
Oh,
gonna give
God.
I'm gonna give the stole a boat story. I
know.
don't know. I don't know how
Not
the
now.
feelings are there.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't have
Are
Christmas
you
this
worried
year.
about your
Everybody
aunts
fumbles.
listening to
I don't
this?
think
Everybody
anybody listens.
They don't
fumbles.
listen to this.
I don't think anybody listens, but we definitely
And
need
if
more
they do,
time.
it
to
It's
doesn't
a
listen.
matter.
delicate story.
If it's a good story, you tell it.
It's delicate for real.
It was so
Fantastic.
weird.
Go ahead.
It's
I'll say
fucking-
this.
Do it now.
A same. No, we
Do
don't
you
have the
know
time.
all the details?
No, I have no idea.
No, we don't
I
have
remember
the
anything.
same.
Well,
We don't have the same time. Like, we
Yeah.
need more
No.
time to tell this story.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of. I'll say
There's
this.
a lot of
here's-
laws.
How do I
that
not
have
know
been
this
broke.
story?
You probably do. I'll tell you.
I
about it
stole the
later.
boat. I took a photo like
It
Garth
really,
Brooks.
if you tell it, if you tell it like you could tell it in a fast version, but it wouldn't be doing it justice.
No.
Nope.
You could say
We lived
this
it.
is what happened. This is what she did. This is who he was. This is what he did.
This is who
Story
he tried to
over.
convince you. This is who he tried to convince you that he was.
This is what he
So
kind
y'all
of
just
might have
Nope.
done.
Do a whole episode on it, and like I can come in here and I can guess which on it is. That'd be fun.
Oh man.
I'm sure I
You
can
guess
guess
within the first 5 minutes.
All right.
Oh,
I'll-
no
I
doubt.
guarantee
I'll
you.
say this.
No doubt.
There was one of my aunts.
But there's a couple of them that are pretty freaks. So yeah.
Well, there was 7 of them.
freaky.
They didn't
Oh.
have cable back then. What do
Yeah.
you want them to do? We didn't have cable for a long time. I mean, you know, when you first got with me, I was like, I didn't have cable when I was 9. That's why you're doing this.
That's why you talked to me into this. I was a good Christian girl before I met you, sir.
Yep. Homeschool. Goddamn. Homeschool.
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
You're a heathen.
But
You're heathen.
yeah,
You son of a
I'm the
bitch.
heathen. Yeah,
Yeah, you are.
It's not like
You
you had
are.
a truck.
That's
You
your problem.
drove away.
You are.
You came back 5
You had
minutes
to
after
die.
a
Oh
fight.
my god. I thought you said it was 2.
Well, You could have drove away.
That's what women do, Josh.
Yeah, that's
No,
right.
I thought you said it was 2. It's
No,
3
good idea.
minutes. This is
We
15 years
remember
ago.
the details.
I came back just to see how you felt.
Then I saw you throw syrup
How'd
all
you
over the
feel
place.
when I was gone?
How'd you like that when I left
Sticky
for 32
motherfucker.
minutes?
He's a sticky motherfucker now.
Look at you. Got syrup
Mop
in your hair
that
that's
shit up.
receding.
You sticky
You
motherfucker.
stupid ass. Mop that up.
So,
I ain't doing it.
so neither one of you are confessing that to saying or doing something. I'm the only one that said I threw syrup.
I
I'll
don't remember
confess
ever
to
throwing
something for
anything.
you
What
for
did I do?
attention. You did for attention.
Oh God.
You want to confess or do you want me to do it? You gonna man up here and do it? Or
It
you-
wasn't
involve
like it was in
Colin
a
Ray?
fight or anything.
But no, it wasn't in a fight.
Oh,
but you know how
God.
like when you're young, you do stuff
You
for
do
attention.
stupid
You
shit.
do
Yeah.
stupid shit. Like
God.
you don't really become a person until you're like 28 to 30.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Everything
Definitely.
before that, it's just
Yes.
you're living out hopes
It's
and
just
dreams.
absolute bullshit.
Yeah, and
Yes.
you do things that are stupid.
Right.
Like when we were younger, we used to light hairspray on fire and like think it was cool that the flame got really close to the can.
That's
You're like-
awesome.
You're like, if the flame got in the can, that's our hand.
Right?
Yeah. You want to say what you did? That was
Why?
kinda-
Why don't we have to
Go
go
ahead,
there?
'cause-
I thought we skated over that.
No,
bullshit.
you thought wrong.
Damn it.
So
Oh,
you want to
Lord.
start from the beginning? Go ahead.
Start from what beginning? What the hell do you want me to say?
The truth.
The truth, yeah. Go ahead. You know exactly what I'm talking about, right?
The damn bed.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So Josh is running out of here because he can't stand drama.
Oh, no.
gotta-
I'm sure he has to piss.
He's got to pee.
You gotta unlock the door because he made me lock it. Good luck figuring that out.
It's a
It's
latch.
funny watching him try. He can't, he
It's
can't
a
figure it
latch.
out.
Why is he having so much fun? Josh is looking at
You
this.
gotta push it
You gotta
away
push-
from
there
the
you go.
door. Push it away
Josh has got
from
to
the
pee,
latch.
and he's
He
trying.
can't figure out how
can't
to get
figure
out the
out
door.
All right, so who's driving Josh home? Josh is like dancing at the door. My wife now had to get up and open a. I'm talking like if you've ever seen a little circular knob that has a latch that goes in it. That was what this lock is. And Josh just basically was dancing by the door,
figure it out.
trying to rip it open. Like I can't do it. I'm gonna pee my
God.
pants. Hurry up. Thank you, by the way.
Oh.
He has spilled multiple stuff up here. Urine is
'Cause
not
he
one
can't
of them
figure out
yet.
how to get out of the door.
No. It's always been because he like dropped something or like when we were kids.
What does that have to do with me being up here?
No. When we were kids, no, I said thank you for letting him out so he didn't
Oh.
spill urine all over the floor.
Oh yeah.
But when we were kids, I was the one that spilled shit. Like one time, I remember in particularly that I was trying to rush to get back to the party of my friends, and I spilled a whole like I was holding a gallon of Kool-Aid, like a gallon jug, and I was pouring my drink. And it slipped out of my hands, and the whole gallon went over the kitchen floor. Like it was like in one fell swoop, it just all of it out of the gallon. And like you would think that the gallon was enough to flood the kitchen, like it was everywhere. It wasn't being soaped up by a mop, but is what I'm saying.
It feels that way when you're a kid.
Yeah, it was
You
like
see a
it's
whole
everywhere.
gallon go everywhere. And you're like, oh my dear
I
God!
might drown in this shit.
I'm gonna have red marks all over my ass with this one.
But Josh has now, in his later ages, become Mr. Spillet.
Oh,
like
nice.
if like.
That's great. This room is right over our bedroom. So, like, whatever he spills everywhere is going to eventually seep down over my bed.
I think that we have paused it every time that he has spilt something, or it's been before or after a show. But like, and I've spilt something once. But
if it doesn't make it to our bed, it'll fairly officially like electrify the ceiling fan in our room. So
But
now we'll get like electrocuted.
the
if we
most
try to
recent one that you would never know was he dropped a whole can of Bud Ice.
No? Yeah.
Did you
there
get it?
Go. No? Okay, you just yeah,
The
push
latch goes in the
spring
hole.
away.
You got 3 kids. How did you not know how to do this?
Do you have a lock on your door?
No.
I was like, you have
Absolutely
3
not.
kids.
Oh
How
my
do you not
God.
know how to put the peg in the
What
hole?
do you do? You just hope they don't open the door?
I just
No.
go wherever and it
I-
happens.
I was going more towards you have to put this in a hole. How are you not good
Oh.
at this?
No,
What kind
no,
of
no, no.
whoa?
No. That's not.
It's not like he's fucking a lock. I'm saying like he's got 3 kids. He knows how to get it in. Put the lock in. Anyways,
He
you were telling.
finds a way.
I stalled long enough. Julie, tell the story about the bed.
God. Okay.
You're gonna. I'm gonna get her to admit this on the air. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
It's nothing like big. It's just
No, it is.
stupid.
But this is the woman's
It's
brain.
very stupid.
Up next on P3 Radio, we'll
Oh
be
my
examining the
God.
woman's brain.
I was like 20.
Yeah, but this
Go
is
ahead.
how you all are.
God. I'm 36 now. This was
Yeah.
a long fucking time ago.
And
And,
very
I'm like
cute.
much more.
And very cute. But tell the
Oh.
story.
Lord. So, Jesus.
No.
So we got like a taller mattress and like put another mattress on top of it. And it was a
You know what
tall
you do when
bed.
you're broke.
Right.
I want a
Like,
tall
I'm not
bed.
going to throw out this mattress. I want a tall bed. Something this bitch ass dog we had at the moment could not jump up
She
on.
didn't like my dog
I didn't
Bandit.
like that
The
bastard.
bitch ass dog.
Yeah, that bitch ass dog.
So
The one that
Dumb
rang
and
the
dumb.
bell.
you're skipping over
No.
here.
No, this was
Bandit.
Bandit. Who liked to
I
pee
love
on
Bandit.
every damn
Yeah.
thing that I own.
He
You're
had
the
like a
minority
You
here.
like Bandit.
He was like the
Everybody
Ray
loved
J of
Bandit
poodles.
did not like me.
Now that I think about it, Bandit was the Ray J of poodles.
He
He
was.
had a big dick for a poodle.
He had like an age
How
Peter.
do you know he had a big dick for a poodle?
Because
sometimes
we
that thing
seen
would-
it in the
yeah.
side
Oh
yard
my
one
God.
day, and I was like, Richard, look at that shit.
And my dog was in the house. What's the dick doing in the side yard? It's still attached. No,
Seriously, it was the fucking
Oh God.
Bandit was
most
awesome.
bizarre thing I've ever seen in my life.
Anyways, we had 2 mattresses, and what she's skipping over here was
Oh.
the old mattress that we had was one of those spring mattresses. This is before memory foam.
Yeah.
This is a spring
Oh,
mattress.
definitely.
So it was springy.
Bandit died before
Yeah.
memory.
If you were to bring him back and set him on memory foam, he'd be like,
He'd be
what the
like,
hell?
"What the fuck?"
I would
hell
have
is-
lived 5 more years if I'd known this was existing.
Oh God. Thank God he didn't.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
But you can't talk nothing about her old dog.
No, you
Nope.
can't.
Old
We're not gonna go
blind-ass
there.
dog.
Don't you talk about my dog. Do not.
I could have talked about him when he was around
Nope.
because he couldn't have heard it.
I cried over him today.
Oh, my.
So you shut your mouth.
You cried over him
You
today?
shut your dirty whore mouth.
Was you
cannot
at
talk
your
about
old
my
house
dog.
where he was buried?
Oh my God, you can't talk about my dog.
Like literally cry over him, or did you just cry
Anyway,
about him? Go ahead.
So this mattress, we had
So he
a
stacked.
couple mattresses stacked up, and it was high as hell. And I and my infinite
I'm
wisdom
gonna be
was
honest.
20 years old.
Let's be honest. She's about.
Yes.
She's 5'3"
yeah,
on a good
5'3".
day. She's getting
On a good
older, so you shrink when you get
5'2"
older.
3/4.
So
But when I wear my work boots, I'm 5'3 and a half.
you measure your height
something
like
that.
most men measure their penises.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's 5 3/4.
On
Thank
a
you very
good
much.
Day when I've lost some weight, it's so much bigger. Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, it is when you lose weight.
that's what
Anyways.
you say.
Anyways, go
Anyway,
ahead. So the
so-
bed was like probably chest high to her.
At least 4.5 feet tall, the damn bed.
And the top
I had to jump to get up in this damn
and the
thing.
top 3 feet of it was nothing but springy mattress.
Oh God.
Go ahead.
So I'm laying there and just goofy, and I'm like, I need some attention or some shit right now because I'm a stupid 20-year-old.
And I'm in the living room playing like
And-
PlayStation 2.
Guess I'm naked over here on this 5-foot bed.
Right?
Nobody gonna come attention to me.
Oh my God. So I'm laying there acting like I'm asleep, and of course, what do? Roll out of the bed onto the floor, and oh, woe is me.
She did the
Oh God.
woman in
I
danger.
fell out of bed. Come help me, big
So
sir.
I hear a boom. I hear a boom, and I walk in there, and she is doing the, oh my God, what happened?
Oh,
I'm
somebody
so,
help me.
I'm so
I was asleep and I
confused.
fell out of the bed.
Where am I? I'm
Help
like,
me,
you
big
fell out of
sir.
bed, baby. And she's I was like, what had
I
happened?
think you need to
Oh my God.
mess with me
Yeah.
back into place.
Oh, geez.
So I was like, we're gonna get rid of this mattress when we get up in the morning. But I'm so sorry you fell out of bed.
But I can help you right now.
But here's the kicker, Josh. That happened. We went to bed, and like 7 years later, randomly, 7 years, she looks
At
at
least, yeah,
maybe
yeah.
even more. She goes, I fell out of bed on purpose that night. And I'm like, and I automatically knew exactly what she was talking about. But I said in my mind, I was like, what?
no way.
And she's like, you remember the night I fell out of the bed? I did it on purpose. I was like, motherfucker. Like, really? She's like, yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
But we all do stupid things when we're young.
Oh,
very,
definitely.
very stupid things.
Yep.
And I mean, that's a minute thing. Just fake.
No, that's pretty psychotic to be.
Whoops, it
I need attention.
Oh, it's psychotic, is it?
Did you really roll out of the bed, or did you just like?
Yes.
Did you just get out of the bed and like slap
No,
the
I
floor?
really rolled out of the bed. It's like I'm gonna play this thing the whole way.
Jeez.
Wow.
That's the woman's brain, Josh. We finally got into it.
If you need some attention, you find a way.
Right?
Yes.
I guess so.
That was a long time ago.
Maybe we can't talk about Stole the Boat. Can we talk about how you insulted someone's grandfather right to their face?
Oh my God. Why? Why is this attack Julie night?
It's not, but
What
you were
the
like,
hell?
hey, ruin your Christmas.
Let me get you up here, and I'm going to exploit your whole fucking life.
Yes.
I won't say
Why
who
the
it
hell
was.
would I
Can-
agree
can-
to come up here? You're lucky that I was drinking some moonshine
That's
when
what
I came
we
up here
do.
to begin with.
We embarrass each other
Yeah.
on
God.
air.
That's what we do.
I didn't agree to this.
Well, I'll tell one on me. There was one
and
time.
then I'll go. And then she'll
Then
go.
you-
There was one time
You tell.
that Josh broke a plastic chair at my grandmother's house.
Right.
He gave me like $10 to fix it. Like
That
not
was
to
a
fix
bribe?
it, not
That
to
was a
fix
bribe?
it. It wasn't like I was going to be under there with like a creeper. Like it's going to take $15 to fix this plastic chair, Josh.
I'm pretty sure if you get me this fucking Gorilla Glue,
JB weld it. Will JB weld? Give me a blowtorch. I can melt this side to this side. They'll
I
never know.
guarantee you she'll be able to sit in this tomorrow
My
and
gra-
she won't fucking break
My
through.
grandmother was a hefty woman. That was a front leg on that chair. There was no way that chair was ever going to hold another like 200-pound person,
Right.
let alone probably somebody that was pushing 300 pounds.
And we could not absolutely find a mate
no.
to the other
No.
two. So
If you know anything about plastic chairs, they're A, unreliable, and B, like when they make 15 of them, they break the mold and start over. There's no two that you think that you have seen two plastic chairs that
Right.
looked alike.
Nope.
You have not. There is slight, minute differences, like either
Guaranteed.
in color or shape or size. There is something different about it. But there was one day, I can't remember. We were out back playing basketball because we had a little hoop in the backyard, our side yard. We were playing basketball, and you were trying to jump off of something, or I don't remember how you did it, but you broke the front leg on this plastic chair, right?
right?
And I was like,
scared to death.
yeah, you were like, I'll pay you for it. Like, I don't know how you had money, but you gave me like $10, which is, I don't know if you've ever
Fucking
bought
like $100 in today's standard.
Well, for us back then, it was like, how'd you have $10? But at the same time, have you ever bought a plastic chair? They're like $45.
right?
Like, this won't even cover the fucking layaway down
But it
payment.
covered your lie, my friend. It
So-
covered your lie.
So Josh gives me the
I
money.
swear to God, Josh didn't break this fucking chair.
This is the
Mamaw.
this is the only time I have ever stole, I guess. Like, I don't know. That's probably
You
a
stole the
reach.
truth.
This is the only time I've stolen money. I have stolen things like streamed pay-per-views, CDs, DVDs, you know,
Yeah.
for the longest time movies. But this is the only time where I was like,
What's up,
I will,
HBO Max?
I will see your tent. No, that ain't me. That's you.
No, I pay for it.
I don't even have it.
Well, I don't pay for it. Somebody else pays for it. But
My mom pays for it, and I just use her password. Yeah,
Right.
you're stealing. But I took the $10. I was like, thank you.
you don't say.
I will give this to her. And I immediately went and bought X-Men with it. The X-Men action figures.
Yes.
And then I remember thinking, I was like, well, she's never going to know.
Nope.
And then like 2 to 3 weeks later, she's like,
Richard Lee.
Hey, who broke my chair out there?
God damn.
I don't know who broke my chair out there, but that's sorry sons of bitches. You said
she didn't say that.
And he's like,
But-
you might look like a shit-eating dog.
She did tell you that one time. You were so upset.
I was.
But I mean, whose grandmother's actually saying that to people?
Nobody's besides
Anyway.
yours.
Anyways, she's like,
my chair out there is broken, and I want to know who did it.
and she's talked like that because she always had a dip of snuff in her mouth.
Right.
Like, I don't know if anybody dipped snuff, but this is what they're saying when they dip snuff. It's like it's in the mouth. And when they talk, they have to talk like this so the dip don't pop out.
That might be a new character voice I do.
Richard, eh?
That's the sorry son of a bitch that broke my plastic chair.
So you, like most of the times, this is what I was betting on, Josh. You going, I want to avoid this situation. Maybe she won't know who broke the chair.
Here's $25.
No, you didn't up on the money. You were like, I don't want this situation to go like, let's just, like most of the times you'd be like, let's let this situation just
Fizzle
flow.
out.
And she's not going to know who broke the chair.
Right.
She's going to be like,
I don't know who did it, but y'all sorry
Y'all
sons of
some
bitches.
motherfuckers.
yeah. But you, in a weird twist of fate, just said, I broke the chair and I paid Richard $15 or $10 to repair it.
I owned up to it.
And I was like, shit. I was like, hold on. Oh, shit. Wow.
Come on.
Shit!
There you go.
And I was like, I put that money towards X-Men.
Because Mama was wanting the fucking money.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah. And then you were like, tell her what you did with it, Richard. I gave you money. I was like,
You bought Gambit, you son of a
I
bitch.
kept going, you gave me money?
For real? I don't remember
That's
that.
the only time I've ever stole any money. And it would have never covered even, like I said, the layaway
Yeah,
payment.
stepping
but-
out and I come up, you were talking with your tongue like
I
in
said
your bottom
Fahia.
lip. I was like, I knew you had to be talking about Pearl.
Miss Pearl.
Funniest thing
God.
ever I did when my daughter was born.
She
after
made me cry. You know that?
That woman was something else. And I'll just
she
leave it
made
at
me
that.
cry. For real. Like,
Hold
whenever-
on, real quick. When my daughter was born and could talk, my wife was in the shower. This is when we lived in the house that we all lived together. She was in Julie was in the shower, and I told her something, and then like I told Penny, I was like, "Go tell mommy this," and I hear Julie go, "Oh my God, Richard, I'm gonna kill you," because Julie still believes in this ghost shit like you do.
Because it's real.
Don't.
It's
fuck
real,
with me.
motherfucker.
Oh Jesus!
Don't even
Don't
get
fuck
us
with
started.
me.
Leave the heavy drinkers on.
It's
this.
me
I'm
and Josh
serious.
against you. You shut
So-
your dirty mouth.
So
You ain't seen the shit.
You
so
haven't
you
seen
don't
I
it.
know.
ain't seen nothing yet. All right. So, anyways,
Anyway.
she's laughing because I told my daughter to go in there, open the shower door, and was like, "Hey, I talked to Mama Pearl. She didn't like you." This is how this can be manipulated. But anyway, she made you cry. Go ahead.
She didn't like me.
You're a motherfucker. Do you know that?
Well,
Seriously.
how would that would have fucked you up if you would have walked in one day and my grandma and Penny was like,
And she
"Hey,
said, "Yeah, you're responsible for breaking his
I talked
arm."
to Mama Pearl. You broke my daddy's arm."
Oh, you
Would
don't
you
wanna
freak
know the
out?
stuff she said to
I
me.
would. Yeah.
Would you would freak out. You'd be like, "That's an act of God. There's a ghost in here talking to that girl."
Probably so.
She said
Yeah.
you look like a shit-eating dog when you cut your
Yeah.
hair.
Man,
That's
She
so
was-
Josh
Yeah.
Josh got upset.
your grandma made me
And
cry,
probably
man.
rightfully so.
Oh yeah.
She
No,
was
no,
a
I'm not
mean
doubting
woman.
that.
Because you
Yeah,
had
yeah.
brittle
She
bones.
said some mean things to me.
Your bones
Yeah.
gave up.
Yes,
When
that's
we
right.
were arm
It's all
wrestling.
his fault. It's not yours.
And then all of a sudden, she's like, "Hey, you're the problem." Like, no, I was just the opponent.
Right.
Yeah. Go,
Come on.
But how did she make you cry?
She told me, "You're the reason his arm is broke." And then,
She did?
And then the
I thought
Dodge
you were going
Aspen
with-
drove away. Like, that's what happened. For real.
I don't remember that. When was that?
The
Was I
skate
driving
ring.
it?
No,
Were
your
you
mom was
no,
driving.
you weren't driving it.
Well,
You
no,
were like,
my,
"Ah,
you
my
drive.
arm,
my
my
mom
arm."
didn't, my mom didn't come get me. It was my uncle. My uncle Leon.
No,
Yeah.
your mom and your grandma came and got you.
No,
took
it
you
was
to
my
the
uncle
fucking-
because we drove around
Well,
for a
your
good
mom
30
and
minutes.
grandma
was
were probably there
No.
too.
You were there.
No, my grandmother was probably in the car with my uncle.
She was.
Yeah, that's what
But
he's saying.
But we weren't in the Dodge Aspen. We were in something else because we had to drive around looking for
whatever
my mom.
old ass car you had at the moment, because it's not like y'all had any new things. Y'all all had
My
old ass
aunt and
cars.
uncle had a new car, and my uncle was very ginger on driving over speed bumps.
Yeah.
My mom was not. She was pissed.
Yeah.
Broke your damn arm, did you?
Y'all.
Shit.
Y'all broke y'all arm.
Yeah.
God damn.
I was going with more of the
Y'all did it.
when you dyed your hair and then
You
buzzed it all
dumbass.
off.
Oh my
And
God.
She was upset because she loved your hair. Like that was
Loved
the
Josh's
reason.
hair?
Yeah, she liked Josh's hair at the time. He had a bowl cut. He
Oh,
looked
she
pretty.
Just liked Did.
Oh my
and
God.
and
so
he
pretty.
died.
I
At,
walked. Shit.
He died
He
at
walked me
blonde.
to Pearl's house.
He
Or,
died at-
fucking Fanny's.
He's so
Fanny's
pretty.
house.
he dyed his hair
pretty that
blonde,
day.
and then it didn't turn out
Yeah.
right. And
Had to shave
he
it.
had to shave it. So he had this weird, slim, shady buzz cut.
Oh yeah.
I did.
Slim Shady.
And she instead of going, I hate that you did that to yourself, son. I loved your hair. She was like, I don't know why you did that. Now you look like a shit-eating dog.
Like
Nice.
verbatim. She
Yeah,
told
that
me.
Oh, I know.
You look like a shit-eating
So
dog.
Josh
She
was
was very
like,
sweet. Let me tell you.
It's loving and
Oh my
hard.
God, the loving shit that came out of that
I
woman's
was like,
mouth.
oh my God.
God bless.
Oh well.
She in her later years,
Ugh.
she was claiming that I was sneaking Julie into the
Oh yeah, why don't
house.
you tell
Probably
those
were.
stories?
Yeah.
I've actually got.
I didn't have to sneak her in. Like that's the thing. Like,
Come on, then, Memo. Don't even see you. Fucking coming in.
go ahead, say whatever.
I know I've got to go downstairs.
Why?
Our sick daughter needs me.
Oh, okay.
Her tummy hurts.
Well, we're done. We're done recording. But anyways,
Y'all-
yeah,
y'all can do whatever you
she
need to, but I
claimed
need-
that
Oh,
we were
yeah,
sneaking
you're
her.
right.
Nice talking to y'all.
Yeah, she claimed we.
Good luck,
we were
Julie.
sneaking her. Good luck, Julie. She claimed we were sneaking Julie in. I was like, and she'd wake me up.
I say good luck in the most respectful manner.
No, you got an anniversary up. I know what you
You're
got.
married
you got
to this
coming.
motherfucker.
Know what you're gonna be doing.
You know,
Good
God
luck.
bless you.
God bless you. Well, anyways.
Oh my God.
Well, this has been a show that has been all over the place. It has been
Memories.
interesting. Yeah. It's been
Hey.
a 0.5 show, but we've went a
I'm gonna tell you
whole
something.
show.
It's a bit personal,
Yeah.
but that's what a 0.5 is, man. It's close to the heart, right?
A 0.5.
It's sitting close to you, man.
0.5 is usually sit close to you because they gave you something.
Oh man.
She ain't even a 1.
It's
She's a
right
0.5.
there.
I
It's
shouldn't have
0.5.
done it. I shouldn't have done it. I knew I was going to get syphilis, but I got syphilis anyway.
Hey, I'm here, and I'm just gonna ride with
I
it.
don't want kids anyways. But anyways,
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. If you want Twitter followers, you can go to P3 Radio, the number 1 on Twitter, and you can get with us that way. And Pop Poncho, Poncho on Facebook, and you will get with us on that way. And our phone number is 731-300-6675. You can leave us a text or leave us a voicemail. Either way, we'll get back with you.
well, that's going to do it for us. We're still going to put out our normal show this weekend, so go ahead and listen Saturday night. We'll have our 192 up with Gobi. So for Josh Brawley, this is Rich Bullington with a special thanks to our lovely guest. Lovely guest. Lovely guest.
Love you, Gliss.
I won't tell you what she did to get on this show. No, with our lovely guest. Jesus, I can't say lovely guest. Lovely.
I bet she puts out with the host.
Lovely guest, Miss Mulligan. For Josh Brawley, this is Richard Mulligan saying thanks for listening and good night.